Many of us complain that we just don't have the time to read anymore. Not the people our man in Paris has been talking with. Here's David Turcamo.
In the city of Grenoble in southern France, at the tourist information office, well, you see this woman in the red hat waiting her turn. If she'd just turn around, she'd notice that funny-looking gizmo there. It can print out a story written for somebody just like her. Somebody killing time waiting.
It's very, very short stories. 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes.
You see, you push a button according to how long you want to spend reading, and voila, a vending machine for literature. And it's free.
We started this by saying, if we want to be a publisher, how would we do it today?
It's a shame to not know the pleasure to read.
Christophe Sébilliud and Quentin Pleplay are two of the architects of the publishing house of Short Edition.
We have a website, shortedition.com, where authors can submit stories.
The website went up 5 years ago, and according to Sylvia Tempesta, within a week people were finding them. 1 week. Oh, and you had how many?
Just one, and we said, oh wow, we have 1 writers, 2 writers.
5 years later, they have roughly 10,000 authors and a community of 150,000 regular readers.
What is the difference between us and another traditional publisher is that we don't choose what we're going to publish. The community picks, and the community is voting for the best one.
And the best are collected and published in book form
On a book like that.
and on the machine. And even the machine selects randomly from about 600 stories in its memory. And the authors?
The authors can be anyone. It's not only, I'm sorry.
What he was about to say is that it's not just about people who want to be best-selling authors. In fact, a lot of them submit anonymously. But what almost everybody wants is some kind of feedback on their work.
They rather have a few people that read the stories and then give some feedback and say, it's cool, I liked it, or you could have written like that, or stuff like that. Rather than hundreds of anonymous people that just read and don't comment.
And the stories, well...
Je me regardais dans la glace, les ciseaux à la main, et ma frange trop courte. Je suis nulle.
This one could be considered a bad hair day that went really wrong.
And then at the end she says, I have my ciseaux, how do you say that?
Scissors?
My scissors, and so what should I do with that? And she se crève les yeux and she says, people won't laugh at me because you don't make laugh aveugle. Yeah, that's awful.
It's French humor, you know.
Isabelle Pleplay, one of the principals, says they got the idea one day standing in front of a vending machine.
Et on s'est dit, les histoires courtes, c'est très pratique. Il devrait même y en avoir ici dans la machine.
Once they had a prototype, they took it to the mayor of Grenoble, Eric Pio, who installed the first one in City Hall.
When you take some art and you place it in an area where you don't expect it, you can create something.
He was instrumental in underwriting the first 8 machines, now placed around the city in municipal buildings. They got so much press that orders have been coming in from around the world.
New Zealand, Australia, Indonesia, India.
And from the original 8 machines, they've just ordered
45.
45.
Yes, 45. And we plan to have hundreds of them.
Et je suis même intéressé de vous rappeler pour avoir une autre histoire pour après.
Merci.
Next,